Realized at the time, but I think he was using cocaine because it was like there was a jar of cocaine out on the table.
I got a jar of that. I got a jar of that. I got a jar of that. And guess what's inside? I got a jar of that. I got a jar of that. I got a jar of that. And guess what's inside? I got a jar of that. I got a jar of that. I got a jar of that. And guess what's inside?
I accidentally.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away.
Eyes to eyes, is this taboo? Amber.
And what is your profession?
I am an actor, mostly.
Okay. Now, why are you here?
I am here because my ex-husband is suing me for an op-ed I wrote.
And how do you feel about that?
I struggle to have the words. I struggle to find the words to describe how painful this is. This is horrible for me to sit here for weeks and relive everything. Hear people that I knew, some well, some not.
But you don't know if it's humans, bots, my cat doing the searches, correct?
Objection asked and answered, Your Honor. Sustained. Next question.
Now,
July 12th, 2017. Why are...
Objection! Objection! I have a message for Amber Heard. Amber, I just would like to... Oh! I thought you were gonna punch me. Now, I'm only joking, but why did you sleep with Elon Musk? Cloud chaser!
Amber was never abusive.
How do you know?
Because
you are a feminist. Johnny Depp has made over 90 movies. And you, fucking Aquaman.
All right, your next witness.
What we'd like to call Laura Amber Heard to the stand.
All right.
Amber Laura.
And I was walking out of the bedroom, slapped me across the face. I turned to look at him. And I said, Johnny, you hit me. You just hit me.
Why the fuck did I hire you? Why did you hire me? Why did you shit on his bed.
You know, and then on the carpet, it was so filthy. And I looked at him and his eyes were black. And I wanted to penetrate. I wanted to penetrate through those black eyes. Sorry, just 1 second. And then he said, "Hurry the fuck up with this testimony." Probably Johnny.
When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway.
Pedal my way back. Sorry. I can't hear you.
Aquaman.
My dog stepped on a bee.
Objection, relevance.
Ew, this is so cringe. Guilty.
And the cops do the best they can. They pull the axe out your face and say, "Was it the boogeyman?"
So I walked out of the bedroom and he slapped me across the face. And I turned to look at him. I said, "Johnny, you hit me. You just hit me." So I lost my balance, and at that point, both of us were sitting at the edge of the couch. No, I was sitting at the edge of the couch. And I just sat there on the carpet, looking at the dirty carpet, wondering how I wound up on this carpet. And I didn't even realize how filthy this carpet was before. And I didn't know what to do, I didn't know what to say. I didn't know how to react. My dog stepped on a bee. My dad has to pee. 1 + 2 is 3.
And then he walked out of the bedroom. I walked out of the bedroom and he slapped me in my face with my back turned towards him. And I said, Johnny, yes, Papa, eating sugar. No, wait, what was it again? No, that's not the right one. I said, Johnny, you hit me. You hit me in the face. My back was towards you, but you hit me in the face.
Now, you know that Ms. Heard was...
Excuse me. I didn't
sorry?
hear the beginning of what you started saying.
I said, let's start with the makeup.
Okay.
Okay. Are you familiar with Amica cream?
What is it?
Amica?
Amica?
Yes.
No.
Okay. And you don't know whether she had applied Amica cream, correct?
No.
And
I didn't even know what Amica cream is.
Do you know whether she had applied any Amica cream that morning to her face?
No.
In any of those 3.5
When?
years, do you know whether Amber had any Amica cream on that day?
No.
Do you know whether she was wearing any Amica cream?
Sir, if you could just answer
I'm
this
sorry.
question.
I'm totally sorry. I'm
Thank
sorry.
you, sir.
That, no.
Your Honor, I would like to present some evidence in the case against Mr. Depp. I'll allow it. Thank you. Mr. Depp, is this not you in this photo? Hugging this stuffed gorilla? Yes, that is me. Hearsay. What? Hearsay. I'm answering your question. Hearsay. Mr. Depp, please answer the question. Yes, I just said it. Hearsay, Your Honor. Mr. Depp, please answer his question. Hearsay. That was a cough. Hearsay. Do you even know what that means? Order in the court. Mr. Depp, please answer his question or I will hold you in contempt. What was the question? Hearsay. What was the question again? Is this or is this not you in this photo hugging this stuffed gorilla? Yes, it is. I don't believe him. Fuck this.
But you texted Paul Bettany, correct?
Again.
Okay. So the Boston flight, you were drinking pretty heavily.
Were you there? Ended up with a very ugly situation with Amber.
And I was walking out of the bedroom, slapped me across the face. I turned to look at him. And I said, Johnny, you hit me. You just hit me.
I literally just got into bed. She entered the bedroom while I was laying on my side of the bed. She was still rattling off.
Go put your fucking cigarettes out on someone else. You fucking have consequences for your actions. That's it.
Shut up, fat ass.
Yeah.
On my side of the bed was human fecal matter. It was so bizarre and so grotesque that I could only laugh.
I stood up and he said, you want to go again, tough guy? And I just looked right at him, just looked right at his face. And he balled up his fists, leaned back, and headbutted me square in the nose. Just right as I stood in front of him.
Now, you said that on the 22nd that you kissed her on the cheek.
What day?
The 22nd, your birthday?
22nd, Sunday, yes.
Okay. So when you showed it the first time, you went like this.
Okay, so back in like 2009, 2010, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard met on the set of a movie and fell in love. Then in 2015, they got married. But not too soon after that, in 2016, they filed for divorce. Yeah, super quick marriage. Okay, fast forward 2 years to 2018. Amber Heard comes out as being a survivor for domestic violence. It's in the news, tabloids, she tweets about it, and she's just talking about how survivors' voices need to be elevated and heard. And although she didn't directly name Johnny Depp in any of her tweets or anything, there was huge speculation that Johnny Depp was the one who abused her. So because of that, he got dropped from so many contracts and so many producers wouldn't work with him, including Pirates of the Caribbean. But then Johnny was like, what the heck? And he pulled an Uno reverse card and he goes, why are you accusing me of domestic violence when I should be the one accusing you? Yep, the plot thickens. The plot thickens. So then he goes, I'm going to take you to court and sue you for $50 million. Okay, so now they're in court. Johnny Depp just finished his testimony, and frankly, none of Amber Heard's lawyers had anything on him. But Amber Heard's going to testify soon, and so we will just see what happens. Sorry, what were you saying? Oh, what did I get for question 4?
My dog stepped on a bee.
Amber's telling lies about me?
And I got up in my car, I walked to the car, I didn't say anything, I made a point to not say, oh, it's okay, or anything like that. I just didn't say anything. I got up, I went to the car, I sat in my car, and I felt like I sat there forever. I didn't want to turn the key. I just leaned my head up against the window, and I remember just seeing my breath on the windshield, you know, on the glass of the window of the door, just seeing my breath and trying to will myself to have the strength to know what I should do in this moment, because I was heartbroken. And I sat there for a long time, and I eventually turned the key and drove home.
Do you know my client?
I don't know.
Isn't it true that your relationship with my client is entirely platonic?
I don't remember.
Would I be accurate if I described your relationship as totally professional?
I don't know how.
It's not your relationship with my client, boink! Bad baby, bad baby. Did you ever not make love? Did you?
It wasn't him. It was Black.
Liar!
He's badgering the witness.
It's his witness.
I've never been so scared in my life. realize at the time, but I think he was using cocaine because it was like there was a jar.
Look what I got. I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside it?
Now, you know that Ms. Heard was...
Excuse me. I
I'm
didn't
sorry?
hear the beginning of what you started saying.
I said, let's start with the makeup.
Okay.
Okay. Are you familiar with Amica cream?
What is it?
Amica?
Amica?
Yes.
No.
Okay. And you don't know whether she had applied Amica cream, correct?
No.
And
I
you-
didn't even know what Amica cream is.
Do you know whether she had applied any Amica cream that morning to her face?
No.
In any of those 3.5
When?
years, do you know whether Amber had any Amica cream on that day?
No.
Do you know whether she was wearing any Amica cream?
Sir, if you could just answer
I'm
the
sorry.
question.
I'm totally sorry. I'm
Thank you,
sorry.
sir.
That, no.
I noticed he was drinking Beck's and tea, but like lots of tea, and I didn't foolishly think anything of it. I just, thought the man really, seriously, I missed it before, but really loves tea. He took a handful of pills, and I didn't count how many, but when I came back downstairs, I did the math on the amount that was left, and I think it was either 8 or 10, I can't recall as I sit here now, either 8 or 10 pills of MDMA.
That he had taken or that were left?
I remember we had a conversation about the amount that he took. So I remember saying, you
Objection,
took all-
hearsay.
Okay, I'll sustain the objection. Okay.
There were only a few left in the bag, so I think it was what he took. And I said, Johnny,
Objection, hearsay.
He confirmed that he took that amount and that he could take that amount.
And what amount?
At this point, there were 10. He had taken 10, 8 or 10. I can't recall.
And when you say it,
I remember he came into the trailer and looked around and was like, "Whoa, what happened here? Whoa."
Well, what happened here?
He was drinking a lot of tea, like a lot of tea.
Okay.
Drink tea. There's lots of tea.
Johnny grabbed her wrist and kind of twisted it and pulled her into him and said, "Do you know how many pounds of pressure it takes to break a human wrist? Huh?"
Just apply a couple pounds of pressure. Snap your wrist.
Welcome to our home. You know, Amber, give us a smile, dear.
I lose my balance. At this point, we're sitting next to each other on the edge of the couch, or I was on the edge of the couch. I was just sitting there on this carpet, looking at the dirty carpet, wondering how I wound up on this carpet and why I never noticed that the carpet was so filthy before, and I just didn't know what else to do. I didn't know what to say. I didn't know how to react.
And then she stood over me, and I thought maybe she was just going to do squats or exercises, but instead she, I can't even say it. What the fuck are you smiling at, bitch?
And he said, I don't think now's a good time to go. And I thought, it's the perfect time. She's not going to be home for 2 days. And then he showed me a photograph.
What was the photograph of Mr. Depp?
It was a photograph of the bed, our bed. And on my side of the bed, was human fecal matter. So I understood why it wasn't a good time to go down there.
And I was walking out of the bedroom, slapped me across the face. I turned to look at him. And I said, Johnny, you hit me. You just hit me. My dog stepped on a bee.
Objection, relevance.
My dog stepped on a bee.
My dad has to pee.
I threw my wife in the ocean with cinder blocks on her feet.
Sorry that I'm late.
I have your opening statement.
An opening what?
Your opening statement.
Just 1 second, Your Honor.
Hey, did you write an opening statement? What? No, of course not. Well, I didn't.
Would you be so kind as to read the text message that was sent to Miss Heard in 2008?
You're acting like a real pee-pee poo-poo head.
A pee-pee poo-poo head. No further questions, Your Honor.
It's Johnny Depp. My friends are never going to believe this.
How exactly did the pirate ship just come into your possession back in 2003?
That was for a movie that I was in.
A movie, he says. The point that I was trying to make, Your Honor, is how can his finger be cut off if they're made of scissors? I have no further questions.
Am I drunk? No. Are you drunk?
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay. Objection. Hearsay.
Will you please state your name?
Yes, it's Amber Laura Heard.
And what is your address?
I live in Yucca Valley, California.
And how old are you, Amber?
I am 36. I just celebrated.
Okay. And do you have a daughter?
I do. She also celebrated her birthday recently. She's 1.
Okay. And what is your profession?
I am an actor, mostly.
Okay. Now, why are you here?
I am here because my ex-husband is suing me for an op-ed I wrote.
And how do you feel about that?
I struggle to have the words. I struggle to find the words to describe how painful this is. And I was walking out of the bedroom, slapped me across the face. I turned to look at him. And I said, Johnny, you hit me. You just hit me.
Your name and age? I'm Amber Laura Heard. I'm 36, just celebrated last week actually. So Amber, what do you recall on June the 16th? I don't know, he was looking at me. And I just saw in his eyes brown. Because his eyes, they're brown and I did you get that? And I don't know, I just remember looking at this light and thinking, this stupid light. Your Honor, hearsay.
It says here that you called Miss Heard Officer Squarehead. Did I read that correctly? Don't laugh. Stop. Your Honor, I understand he's being tried for assault, but no one seems to be talking about the fact that this man slit another man's throat with a straight razor.
Your Honor, that was for another
Objection! Hearsay. Objection. Hearsay.
How long was I out?
Then you texted Miss Heard, hey babe, could you please bring my finger to the hospital? It's in a Ziploc baggie in the freezer. Did I read that correctly?
Last night was nuts. Johnny took everybody out to a strip club and it was insane.
You went to the strip club with my ex-husband, Johnny Depp, who's suing us?
No. Johnny Derulo.
Like them, Sam, I do not like green eggs and ham. Did I read that?
Ms. Heard, did Ms. Van Ray come out after that article came in and make a public statement it was false? Of course she did.
Objection, Your Honor, hearsay.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mr. Depp, how are you? Big fan. Excuse me. How are you? Mr. Depp, you like to drink wine, correct? I think that's bad. Now, ma'am, as a clinical psychologist to Miss Heard, Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. Do you know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane? And did the Muffin Man make muffins for you and Miss Heard, leading one to believe that the Muffin Man is aware of Miss Heard? That is incorrect. Excuse me, this is a Sears catalog. I need notes. That is a gorgeous top though. If you could circle that, figure 11 on page 42 of the Sears catalog, I'd like to order that when I get home. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch the tiger by the toe. I'm gonna go this way. I've never been in a court before, Your Honor, so you'll have to excuse me. That is hearsay.
Mr. Depp mentions Aquaman, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Mr. Depp got you that role in Aquaman, didn't he?
Excuse me?
Mr. Depp got you that role in Aquaman, didn't he?
No, Miss Vasquez, I got myself that role by auditioning.
Lose my balance. At this point, we're sitting next to each other on the edge of the couch, or I was on the edge of the couch. I was just sitting there on this carpet, looking at the dirty carpet, wondering how I wound up on this carpet and why I never noticed that the carpet was so filthy before, and I just didn't know what else to do. I didn't know what to say.
Intense sex. Now